Hey, buddy.
Guys.
What's up? Welcome to Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright.
I don't remember what's happening.
Witness testimony.
Okay. Here, this is you.
I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it.
Jesus.
I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
Bullshit. I see no issue raised by the testimony. Mr. Wright, your
Case closed.
cross-examination. Yeah, case closed.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. Wait. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Press harder! Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Sal Manella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't actually count as a defense.
You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy. The witness will continue her testimony. What about this? Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember.
Remember. What?
There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm.
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Press harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez.
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue. Wait. What was everybody else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Like this?
Much like this.
Silence. Hey, Nick.
What?
Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. A man died.
Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going toward the studio.
Right, the Steel Samurai. Press harder. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Ice hands.
Ice hands.
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact.
The photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything there I can use. Hold it. You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seemed that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Guys, is our audio a little too loud when we are, like, talking, like, when Phoenix yells? Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus, they covered for us.
Covered for you, or covered it up for you? Oh, very clever. There must have been a lot of writing on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
Okay, thanks, Hans.
I think it only comes out of the speaker, doesn't it?
No, I mean like when you are talking loud.
Well, why did you say Phoenix?
I just meant because you're Phoenix.
What? Getting real deep in the character there. The script and your direction notes?
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue. Yeah, I thought of that too, game, but okay, fine.
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh?
Come on, Phoenix. Think. Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Oh. A surprise. Order, order, Mr. Edgeworth. What you've just said is a reasonable observation. Well done. Gold star. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to the defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
Oh, the LMAO?
Hey. I knew that. Oh, wait, that's you. How did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Sal the director?
You have to find something to peg this honor here. That was a bad line. Read. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Yeah, this is the Wii version.
So, she changed part of her testimony.
The last part, right?
The last part.
Hammer was injured.
Hammer wasn't injured.
Yeah, wasn't Powers injured?
Yeah, Powers was injured. So, let's see. I don't know. He's dragging his leg? That could be it. That's not it. That's probably not it. That's not it.
Nope.
That's not it. That's not it.
Nope.
I think it must be the dragging his foot.
'Cause it's Powers?
You knew that Hammered was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
What's there to explain, Judge?
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Yeah, we plan to do all the Ace Attorney games. Although we've already done Spirit of Justice, so...
Yeah, that was the first one we done.
Yeah, but we do plan on doing all of them. Pretending.
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured, and he saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you heard Mr. Manella wrong. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Judge, come on, try and follow.
Oh, Judge.
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too.
I don't know if we're gonna do the Ace Attorney investigation games. We might.
We might if we run out of video games to play.
Yeah, but if we do, it'll probably be after doing all the main Ace Attorney games.
All the good ones. Ooh, sick burn. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah. Wasn't sure how to take that one.
I think it was surprise.
Oh, I thought it was a release.
Oh no.
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Dun dun dun.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Gasp.
Gotcha. I win. Order, order, I will have order.
Witness. Can you refute this claim? Nope.
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
No, I asked the questions up here, come on. Why are the real killer's always so persistent? It's because they don't want to go to jail.
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there was a reason, it is unclear to this court.
I like how so many times in Ace Attorney, when you finally are like, this person's the murderer, they're like, well, what's the motive? But a lot of times they don't bother with what the motive is with your defense, your client.
Right. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence that Miss Vasquez had a motive for the murder. This is the picture?
Probably.
This one. This is my proof. This is a photo from the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago, as so many other cases do.
I'm just about to say.
Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. They brought the hammer down on him.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain what Miss Vasquez's motives for murder. I do have evidence for this, right?
Do we?
Well, I assume that, like, it was a self-defense thing,
Yeah.
if I remember right.
Yeah. But if it was, is it just a photo again? Like, doesn't she push him and he falls on the thing because it's self-defense?
Yeah. I don't know. Here's his picture.
But
This is my proof.
I feel like we don't have proof because it was self-defense.
And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer.
I'd say all it proves is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles.
Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. And I'm afraid I have to penalize you for this waste of the court's time. No.
Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please.
No. Mr. Wright, I'll ask you again. Blah, 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 blah. She has no motive. Slam dunk. Got it. She has no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
Got it. Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking it was Powers. Then, Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. What are you gonna smoke out of now? You don't got any business left. So you did do it, didn't you?
Yes. I am guilty. That was easy. It was me.
Slam dunk. Did it.
Someone call an ambulance.
There's blood everywhere.
Ah, Miss Vasquez. What happened here?
Manuel fell from the Manuel?
Yeah, I guess.
I thought his name was Jack.
I think this is 5 years ago.
Oh. Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel!
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. No. How could this?
It was an accident.
Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and...
There's so many people at this fucking...
No! Manuel! Manuel!
Don't touch it, Miss Vasquez.
No! Please. Please don't die. Please. He died.
He's dead.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. What a loser.
Ha, idiot. Gotcha.
Take that.
So take her away, bailiff. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor.
But, come on.
Fuck you, Phoenix.
Hey, give me this. Come on, give me this one.
No. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Well, what about all those other innocent people you got convicted, Edgeworth?
Put away, you monster. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Hooray! Yay!
Look at his little baby stance. He's such a weenie. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Bye, LMO.
Bye, LMO.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for coming.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know that. Oh, thanks for the follow. You're our 100th follower.
Yay!
Woo! I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Show evidence. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to blame you because
Attorney's badge.
of the monkey.
Isn't it the kid's photo album?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree. Take that! It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai.
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in kids shows and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. He hated your guts. He hated everything about your stupid face, your terrible voice.
Your mutton chops?
I understand. You bad way you smell all the time. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him at any time. think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh, no problem. Right, Phoenix. Oh. Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more.
Bad news, buddy.
I can't wait to get back into the sweaty costume, man. Oof. Hey, how about some burgers, buddy?
How do you feel about the color pink? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. What's up?
Hey, bud. Hey, good trial out there. Hey, good hustle. Hey, sport. Hey, you did your best. That's all you can ask of yourself.
Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk.
You
don't say.
Good. You catch the big game? Huh? What? Read any good books? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't. I could have figured it out. Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm just gonna be honest right here.
You probably could have, but I don't know if Phoenix could have.
Fucking... Listen, Phoenix got to the bottom of the 5th thing in this series, so figuring out D. Vasquez fucked up, it's impressive. Pleased to meet you. I'm Will Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
No, he's not. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? Backstory!
It's backstory time.
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met.
Why? Because your stupid perfect record, you big baby.
Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
It's okay. Shh.
Kiss him, you fool!
Shh. Unnecessary feelings.
Yes. Unease and uncertainty.
Are you sure you don't mean
love?
Horny? Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. I'm trying to be a broody anime boy.
I don't have time for friends.
You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. He's so tsundere!
It's not like I like you or anything.
This is like that one, there's like, I don't remember if it was a tweet, but it was like somebody saying how when they were little, there was a girl in their class and that they had a crush on and they didn't know how to deal with it, so they just gave them an anonymous note that said, "Get out of my school."
Oh, that's pretty great.
That's what I came here to tell you.
Is that all you came here to tell me?
Also, mwah.
And he ran away. Mr. Wright.
He's got like in Hey Arnold with the little heart picture.
Yeah.
He's like, "I love you, but I hate you."
Is this guy your friend? I'll explain it to you when you're older, Mr. Powers.
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals. Right, Nick?
Yeah. Yup. For now, we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? I want the backstory.
Wink. Guess you'll have to wait till next time.
Exposition.
And so the curtain closes on another trial.
But I want to know.
I caused quite a stir by revealing revealing the accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town.
You're killing me here.
Thankfully, Global Studios, we're talking about this Global Studios story, not mine, okay? Rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Hell yeah.
Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right?
Nope. I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay?
Nope.
We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Oh God, I don't want to see either of those people ever again. Fine, fine, I'll do it.
We're broke, Maya. We do everything pro bono.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
Wait, what?
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. The end. Oh, it's so good.
We do it.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh no!
Oh, golly.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have exactly I know what happens feeling about this.
Alright, we're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna start the next episode.
Yay. I'm gonna get some water. Cause I'm all sweaty.
Okay.
I'm all hot and sweaty. And all I've had to drink is these coffees and it's very hot. Nobody knows how hard it is.